The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So here is the master craftsman, the arch schemer, the distributor-in-chief, Andrea Pirlo.
And I imagine he's already thinking of ways to pull all the strings from that deep-lying position of his.
He's great, isn't he? The vision he has, the way he can see and measure everything in front of him.
Yeah, it's just fair to say that he's always that one step ahead of his opponents.
Now it's Hullet. He won't be happy with that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Hullet. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is a chance! Tries to get it clear. That's a good ball out wide. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Played back in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Saka.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking to play him in. Not the most accurate pass. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Hullet. And he's worked it through. Oh, look at the space here. He's being urged to shoot.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pirlo, a player of legendary status. Thuram. He's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Throw it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Tries a shot! They've scored! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shoots! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That's good running with the ball. Played out towards the right wing. Pele. Vieira. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Hullet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pirlo. That's beautifully weighted. Lovely bit of skill. Lahm receives it in a wide position. And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cristiano Ronaldo! Henderson thinks one through. Oh, important interception.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Lahm, up he goes! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Satisfyingly simple. And the first half is done. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Vieira. And here's Dembele. And this is Pele. And it's Vitinha. That's Vieira. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Pele. Dembele. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance! It's run loose. In he goes again. Oh, what a bit quick to recover. And he's following up.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Threads one in. And this is Hullet. Rummenigge, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, they are still trailing, and they require a change of form. Takes a shot! They've done it! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from the big game.
It's a searching pass. Now there's a fine ball. Nice interception, well timed. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And this is Hullet. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Gets good distance on it. Vitinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, no way through. Now this could... He's having a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Sostituzione di giocatori.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Messi, numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 5. Owen, il numero 8. Il numero 15. Il numero 13. Attenzione, un cambio.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bonucci. And it's Thuram. Vieira. Cruyff. Oh, no joy this time. Roberto Baggio. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And this is Hullet. Cruyff looking to get on the end of this. He can get that clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Ambitious ball here. And he was quick to react. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chooses to go cross-field. Jordan Henderson. And here's Mbappe. And it's Maradona. Cross to the back post.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's in! Nicely shaped ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cruyff. And this is Owen. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shot, surely! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And here's Cruyff. Kimmich, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Dembele. And it's Maradona. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cruyff. Now it's Owen. Cruyff. Owen. Pass is just off target. Turan. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Crosses it in here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Gullit, he's away, takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Keeper's dealt with that. Messi takes a shot. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Neymar looking for the run, and it's Neymar for Rice, and Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's neat. Vitinha. Chance, surely! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Otto. Neither side yet able to find the net. Not the most accurate pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good ball, good take.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Dembele. Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Up he goes! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rijkaard. Gullit proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That is good alertness. Oh, he's burst through! And this is Dembele.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's straight offside. Over to the left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shifted it to the flank. Otto kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. A long ball by the goalkeeper. Gullit looking for options for movement. There's the delivery. And now they can clear their lines.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that could set him on his way. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nesta gets across to intercept that. And here's Messi. sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Messi. Chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
No, again, there's no way through. Nesta, and the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football.
Vitinha. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Linton. Looking to shoots! Oh, taken with style! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
So, third corner of the game. Pele! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
So, their fourth corner of the game. No way through there. Pele. And now they can spring out of defence. Dembele is onto this. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Almost an hour gone. That's a good ball out wide. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. That has been slung wide. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Linton, that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Dembele. Messi. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Probing pass, chips it through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Dembele. Messi picked out brilliantly. Vitinha, who's set up 1 goal so far. And it's Rice. And this is Dembele. He has a look up. And this is Messi. And it's played into the middle. Pele.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Floated through. Now it's Neymar. Oh, played right into his path. Gullit picks it up out wide. Back in once more. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Rijkaard goes back to front. And they can counter here. And the pass is intercepted.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Hangs in a cross. Pass somewhat off top. And a chance! Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gullit. Can he get on the end of this? Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That has not gone well. And this is Dembele. Fires it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Played into space. He won't be happy with that one. Thinks one through. And that is expertly dealt with. Maldini plays it forward. Vieira. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now it's Gullit. In with the challenge. Now it's Dembele. Nicely spread. Messi. This is Dembele. And the shot! Goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators.
Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Gullit is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's got space here. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the counter is on.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and
Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Caceres tries to clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some really good ball movement. And this is Messi. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Mbappe finds himself offside. And here's Messi, distributed tidily. Maradona. The referee has given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for a runner. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi, and that is expertly dealt with. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. And this is Maradona. And it's Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Decent chance! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Italy are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And this is Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's got the beating of his man. Dembele had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Now it's crossed into the middle. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And this is Maradona. And smartly replayed. Goes for a shot! He scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Italy are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vitinha. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp.
2 minuti di recupero.
Iniesta. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well played.
Italy couldn't really be more...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Differenziata situati vicino all'ingresso. Grazie. Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 21. Iniesta.
And the second half gets underway.
Numero 10.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He's tried one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Picked out brilliantly. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Italy find a position of real strength now. Messi.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is a little undercooked. And it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Pelé. 60 minutes played. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Il numero 7. Il numero 9.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! Oh, that's a waste. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Rummenigge. And it's Cruyff. Italy looking to pass their way through. Real chance! It's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious... And Hullet! Oh, denied at the last.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Cáceres. Pedri. Bale.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neatly clipped into space. Good read, needed to be. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Oh, played right into his path.
Bellingham, big chance! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Italy are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Bale. That's an imaginative pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shot a goal! He has done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
Shot, surely! Bale is flagged offside. Looking for the run. Oh, no joy this time. Keeper's got good distance on that. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That has not gone well. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Maldini. That's been slipped through. No way through. And he's worked it through. Great ball, and he's in here. He's found some space. Played into space. 4 added minutes on the board. Can he spark a counter here? Cruyff. Now it's Maldini. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tries to play it through. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And this... That's the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Intensity and drive, just two words of many that immediately come to mind when you think of Frank Lampard.
Yeah, and I think the manager's going to be asking an awful lot of him, as always. First and foremost, he's a creative player and a serious goal threat. But he's far more than that, because he recycles the ball. And he's as adept at starting moves off as he is getting on the end of things.
He does have a reputation for inspirational leadership as well, of course.
Well, it's Rummenigge.
Real chance! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the game... It's Lampard! It's anyone... Oh, he's been caught napping! And again! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Probing pass. Rummenigge.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's through here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nicely spread. Now it's Beckham. Vitinha. So what can they make of this? Now it's Pelé. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Lampard. Gullit chasing after it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Always onto this. Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Climbs up big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And it's Messi. Vitinha. And this is Luis Suarez. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and a
Chance for a shot! And he hits the net! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well, that has not gone well. Rijkaard. Now it's Gullit. Mateus. Has a look and plays it forward. Almost half an hour in now. Beckham. And he lines up a big header! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Beckham. Can he latch on to this? Beckham. Oh, that's fabulous. Beckham with the... He rises! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Thuram. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That's an imaginative pass. He is through here! And he's straight offside. Vitinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lewis. And he shoots! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Van Dijk. It's Lampard. Lampard goes on a run down the left wing.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Vitinha. Pelé. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Nice control. Played into the middle. Ferdinand. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. So off we go once more.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
And here's Suarez. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Maldini goes sliding in. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Lovely. And the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
Terrific header! It's going to be another corner, I think.
Cambio de jugadores.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts.
There's the header! It's a goal kick. Check. No, again there's no way through. Mateus. Now it's Maldini. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Villa.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Beckham. Oh, that's delightful. He's shifting through. Beckham! Vieira. Roberto Baggio. And it's Cruyff. Tries to play it through. He has a look up. And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Maldini. Mateus. Now it's Villa. Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rummenigge. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Puskas. No luck with that dink over the top. Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Cruyff. Puskas. And here's Baggio. Played with speed from back to front. Beckham at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. And that's cause for mild irritation. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Mateus. And it's Maldini. Chouameni. Rummenigge. Cruyff. Great ball if he can get there. Chouameni. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Maldini. Maldini. And it's Baggio. Now it's Cruyff. And that's a good ball. Or good take in a good area. He is just caressing the ball. And this is Puskas. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. David Villa! Really well taken goal.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Rummenigge. And it's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot! They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. Great chance!
2 minutos de descuento.
Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Mateus. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Beckham. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor, ball carrier and link man, and sometimes even track back. But he can do it all. He has an incredible work rate and an insatiable desire for victory.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Dembele. Rodri. Nice looking ball. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Now it's Pelé, looking for the run. Dembele. Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Threads one in. Pullet plays it. Climbs up big! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Shot a goal! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he was alert to it. Bale. Lahm is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rodri. Played into space. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lahm crosses it in. Big header! Oh, taken with style! They're back within reach! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So is this the start of a comeback? And it's Vitinha. There's a searching pass. Lahm. Yaya Toure. Caceres makes the interception. Back into the middle. Bale. It's gone for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Pelé. Back in possession and ready to go again. Rooney. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Flashes it across. Oh, good-looking ball. Pull it, and they can counter here. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, important interception. Messi. Pele. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Thuram. Vieira. Pullet is onto it in a flash. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And this is Dembele. Oh, well played, well played. Van der Ven gets it clear. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Nedved! That's got him rattled.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neatly clipped into space. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! And the lead is extended still further. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, that was vital. Lahm. For Bale. Looking to play him in. Nedved. That's the keeper's ball. And it's Bale. He's chosen to go back. And he's cut it out. Messi. That is a great pick out. Showing good feet. And this is Messi. Nedved.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale puts his foot on the gas. Vieira deals with that comfortably. Might be danger here. Oh, look at the space. Decent chance! Nedved takes aim and he gets big. Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Hello.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
How are you, bro?
Messi. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18. Il numero 17.
Just lacking in accuracy.
Il numero 8. Il numero
Yaya
15.
Toure.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And he was quick to react. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Oh, good spread. He's picked his way through. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rodri. He has a look up. Toure cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And the finish! Oh, that's neat. Oh, good read. Roberto Carlos. Chips it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rijkaard. 75 minutes played. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aims beyond the defence. Bellingham. Roberto Baggio. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Baggio. Now it's Hullet. Great, and he shoots! And he hits the net! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. And he's picked out the run. He's onside. Hullet. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. It's Hullet. 5 minutes left on the clock. Puskás. And Puskás! They want to be quick to recover this. He is just caressing the ball. Saka, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Puskás looks to get on the end of this. Now, what about a counter-attack? 2 minutes to be added on. Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. And now the breakaway. Calafiori kept his eye on it, and he's there. And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponent. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's gone direct here. Well read, nice interception. Madrid finding their passes. Decent chance! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart...
He's got full! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Bullet certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now it's Hullet. Tries a measured ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Foot in. Messi is fouled. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Dembele. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bellingham. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams.
He's had a shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Knocks it into space. He has found the way through. Pele. And they can counter here. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he was quick to react.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Cruyff. It's run loose here. Pele.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Dembele. Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's Vitinha. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance for a shot!
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pull it. Vitinha.
This is the time you need that pace.
In with the challenge. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. There's the start of the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out.
Oh, what has happened here? Thuram. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. And this is Cruyff. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Yaya Toure. Pull it. Now it's Bellingham. That is lovely. Caceres does well to get it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Vitinha. That's Vieira. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that's been won straight back. Pele. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Yaya Toure. Could move up a gear here. He's in plenty of space here. Shot could be on. Now it's Bellingham. The ball goes in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Dembele. And this is Pele. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Messi. Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. Oh, good-looking ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yaya Toure. Can he get it through? And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, nice touch. And it's Yaya Toure. Dembele. Messi. And that's put paid to a promising move. No way through. Nicked it back promptly. Cruyff. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely shaped ball. Well read, and the danger is averted.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And he's managed to get free. And here's Dembele. And this is Pele. Vitinha gives it back. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And that's a dangerous ball. And he shoots! Goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 10.
So is this the start of a comeback?
El dorsal 19.
Pedri.
Serán sustituidos por el
And it's
dorsal
Baggio.
9.
Oh, good
El
read.
dorsal
He read that
23.
really well
El
and stopped
dorsal
it.
18.
He's
El
having a
dorsal
shot! And he hits the net! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Beckenbauer.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
This looks promising. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Madrid
descuento.
given another corner. Corner number 2 then. No, he didn't quite meet it right. He's away. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And there goes the final whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't...